What is up, guys? I got my iced coffee here today, which I have just recently started making, and I've been looking forward to it pretty much every day now because it has been so hot for the last couple weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. When it's already 80, 90 degrees, this iced coffee is something I definitely look forward to. One of the things that I wanted to share with you guys is my recent pickup, the Casio XLM S5 or EXS5, something like that. The EXS5. I've been wanting a digital camera for a few weeks now, just to have that maybe early 2000s aesthetic. It's something that's easy to carry around, it's pocketable, and a good little point and shoot camera. The picture quality is actually pretty good on this thing. Sometimes it kind of gives off that vibe, especially with the flash. The video especially looks nostalgic. Some of the other more popular brands like the Sony Cybershot and Canon, some of those popular ones that people want right now, the price has gone up a bit. I think because many people want to buy them again. But Casio XLM is still a pretty reasonable price, I would say. I also really like Casio. I'm a fan of their watches, of course, so that's why I wanted to pick up their camera as well. And this is something that I think would be perfect when I take to vacations and I can have kind of that emotional nostalgia feel of that trip, for example. So in October, I'm gonna be going to Japan with some friends, and I wanted to bring something like this around to be able to take pictures of the things we do. I think this is a good thing to capture that vibe and something that I can use for Instagram, kind of give that aesthetic. And the video and picture style is something that comes straight out of the camera. Don't even have to worry about editing anything. And I got a case for it, a couple extra batteries, and an SD card for super cheap on Amazon as well. So excited to take this around. So I'm gonna finish up some work here, and maybe in a couple hours, I'm gonna head down to the beach, maybe take some pictures with this camera and see how that comes out and what kind of vibe it gives me. And yeah, super excited to try this out and bring this around to different trips. I feel like I'm always at the beach in my vlogs, as you can see. It's just such a great place to come chill if you have nothing to do. Just hang out, enjoy some vitamin D, get some steps in. And especially in the summertime, just hop in the water and you feel really refreshed after. So definitely like to come in the morning or in the evening, even after work, just to chill. And as you can see, I'm doing that today. So kind of wanted to take the vlog along with me today on my trip to the beach. So yeah. Now, speaking of actually the nostalgia vibe of a digital camera, there is actually a book off around here that I'm gonna go check out. I'm pretty sure they have used manga, books, TV shows, DVDs, things like that. I want to have a physical collection of shows or movies. With all the streaming services being way too expensive nowadays, I recently canceled Netflix. I just don't think it's worth it to continuously pay that much money every month and not actually own anything or even be watching that much all the time. So I'm gonna build a little collection, hopefully, of just good shows, some of my favorite movies, and then just call it a day, since I recently found my PS4 and realized that that can play DVDs. So, but yeah, hopefully I can find something cool at the book off. So I made it to Book Off the other day, and unfortunately I got there right before closing, but I was able to pick up a couple things. So one of the things I was mostly looking for was on DVD was TV shows. I think that's probably the better value since you get so much more content per dollar, I guess. So here's some of the things that I got. So a classic that you can't go wrong with, of course, was The Office. Season 4 and Season 5, and Season 4 is actually still sealed. Season 4, the sealed one, was only $2 for the whole season. For $4, I got Game of Thrones, the full Season 1. And of course, as you know, anyone that's seen Game of Thrones, the episodes are very long, an hour plus for the most part. So I think for $4, it's pretty solid. And one of my favorite sitcoms, personally, is How I Met Your Mother. I have all the way up to Season 7, but now I got 8. So the only one I need is 9. And this was also, I think, $5. Band of Brothers. This is based off of Easy Company in the US Airborne during World War II. If you're into history, I highly recommend it. Since I got there late the other day, I'm gonna go check out a Book Off, but in a different location, and see if they have any of the other seasons from these series that I can maybe complete. So let's go. Just finished up at that Book Off and decided to check out this Japanese market close by. And they had beef bowls that were 20% off because it was the end of the day and they were getting ready to close up. And it's pretty good, actually. I microwaved it there and took it to the park to enjoy a little sunset after a successful mission to Book Off. So that Book Off that I went to, the second one, was actually quite small, a lot smaller than I expected it. First one I went to was very spacious. The aisles were big. You had no problem walking around people. And actually there wasn't a whole lot of people there, even on a weekend. This one, I felt like only one person could go through the aisle and then you had to like squeeze by them. So it was a lot smaller, but I'm glad I went because I did find some stuff that the first one didn't have. The House of Dragon Season 1 and 2, still sealed. Season 2 of Game of Thrones, I got that for $5. So it's a Friday night and I almost didn't go out because everyone I know is busy tonight. There was no plans. I worked from home the last couple of days, so I was kind of inside most of the time. But recently it's been kind of getting old and I've been feeling quite guilty for just being inside all the time. So even when nobody's free, I still want to try to get out and do something as simple as this. Just going to the store, shopping around, going to a park, going to the beach, having dinner, or just eating a little meal here. And honestly, it's been pretty nice. The sunset is great. I want to enjoy the summer. And if no one can go, then why not go by yourself? So I definitely want to do that more often. I feel a lot better and a lot more positive when I go out instead of just being in my room or in the house most of the day, most of the week. So this is kind of a nice little reset. While I'm out here, I'm going to go for a walk and enjoy the sunset. The sun's setting now, so let's go.